Welcome to Star Watch Now, your front row seat to all the hottest gossip, drama, and breaking news from the world of entertainment. If it's trending, shocking, or star-studded, we're covering it. Stay tuned. You won't want to miss what's coming next. He blew out the candles at midnight, and the world lit up for him. But just hours after Wang Yibo's 28th birthday, something unexpected happened. Something that's sending shockwaves through fans worldwide. From a quiet melody to a national sensation. From a single photo to a powerful transformation. This isn't just a birthday update. This is a story about passion, perseverance, and the first spark of something much bigger. Welcome to Star Watch Now. If you're a Yibo fan, or just someone chasing dreams, you'll want to stay until the very end. At 28, Wang Yibo doesn't just mark another year of life. He steps into a new era of meaning, depth, and quiet transformation. This birthday wasn't celebrated with extravagant performances or loud declarations. Instead, it unfolded in silence, with a candlelit moment and a gaze that spoke volumes. Observers couldn't help but notice a shift in his presence. Gone was the youthful intensity of a rising star constantly on the move. In its place stood a man anchored in clarity, radiating calm purpose. Just hours after that private celebration, the world learned of the first surprise. Wang Yibo had completed his directorial debut, a short film inspired by the lives of overlooked youth navigating loneliness in fast-paced cities. What sets this project apart isn't its ambition, but its intimacy. Written, directed, and partly shot by Yibo himself, the film reflects not fame but empathy. It's not about making headlines, it's about reaching hearts. Sources close to him revealed that the idea had been nurtured for over half a year, kept hidden even from close collaborators. This project isn't just a new artistic venture. It's a mirror to his evolving identity. For someone once boxed in by the label of a traffic idol, this shift is profound. It speaks of an artist no longer chasing visibility but searching for resonance. He's not performing for applause. He's creating for connection. Yibo's new chapter is one that blends stillness with strength. It's not about the spotlight. It's about the message that survives after the lights dim. This quiet beginning after his 28th birthday is not a detour from success. It's the very definition of it. Because in this moment, Wang Yibo proves that growing up doesn't mean fading out. It means learning to speak with fewer words, to move with clearer intention, and to create with deeper love. His new age has begun. Not with noise, but with grace. When Everything is Lovely quietly entered the world at the end of 2023, few could have predicted the quiet storm it would become. Devoid of flashy promotion or viral choreography, it slipped through the noise and landed softly, like a whisper in a crowded room. But those who truly listened felt something shift. The song was not just a single. It was a subtle declaration, a reintroduction of Wang Yibo as an artist no longer bound by the expectations of fame. At its core, it was not a performance. It was an offering intimate, unguarded, and deeply human. The track's success at the Hear China, Hear You awards validated what his fans had long sensed. Wang Yibo had entered a new creative phase, one not driven by commercial trends but by personal resonance. And yet, instead of building upon the momentum with another polished pop release, he retreated. Not in defeat, but in search of something more meaningful. Over the past several months, he has traveled alone, through forests, rivers, villages, carrying only a small recorder and a camera. He has been collecting moments of stillness, fragments of sound, textures of life that cannot be replicated in a studio. It is from these quiet journeys that a new body of work is beginning to form. Less an album and more a meditation, it explores the sounds of space, time, and the inner self. Collaborating with a small, international team of producers and sound artists, Yibo is building something that defies categories. There are no hooks, no dance breaks, only raw, textured reflections of what it feels like to be present in the world without filters. This path is neither safe nor conventional, but it is sincere, and that sincerity, that quiet courage to move inward when the world demands you stay visible, is perhaps the boldest act of artistry. Wang Yibo is not trying to impress us anymore. He is trying to connect with honesty, with vulnerability, with truth. His new sound is not coming to fill the charts. It's coming to fill a silence we didn't know we were missing. Yibo's growth is not just artistic, it's emotional. In a recent anonymous magazine column, now confirmed to be his, he shared thoughts on vulnerability, heartbreak, and emotional discipline, challenging traditional ideals of strong men in Asian media. "A man who cannot cry cannot heal," he wrote. This confession caused a stir in South Korea and Japan, where stoicism still defines many male idols. But for thousands of fans, it was a moment of truth, a signal that emotional courage may be the boldest kind of strength. So, what's next? 5:40 to 6:30. According to his team, Wang Yibo has lined up a multilingual film co-produced with a French-Korean director, a solo exhibition of his analog film photography in Kyoto and Los Angeles, and possibly a surprise debut as a voice actor for a Japanese anime adaptation. He's doing everything quietly, but with soul, one studio manager said. And perhaps that's the biggest shift. Wang Yibo isn't trying to be seen anymore. He's trying to see, and to help the rest of us see more clearly too. Final words and emotional wrap-up. 6:30 to 7 o'clock. At 28, Wang Yibo isn't chasing the spotlight. He's shaping it. From pop star to soul artist, from stage idol to silent healer. His journey reminds us that growth doesn't always roar. Sometimes it whispers. So here's the first good news after his birthday, and we promise it won't be the last. If this story moved you, inspired you, or simply made you curious, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and follow StarWatch now for more heartfelt updates on Wang Yibo and the stars redefining what fame truly means. Leave a comment below and tell us. Speech Balloon, what inspires you most about Wang Yibo at 28? Until next time, keep your heart open, keep your eyes wide, and remember, everything is still lovely. Thank you for watching. See you soon. Glowing Star. Wang Yibo's journey has long transcended borders, but what makes his growing global recognition so compelling is not the scale. It's the soul behind it. Just days after his 28th birthday, an announcement arrived quietly yet powerfully. He had been invited to join the Can Emerging Voices of Asia program, not as an actor or dancer, but as a storyteller. For someone who rose to fame in the blinding glare of stage lights, this recognition of his narrative voice marks a significant turning point. It signals that the world is no longer just watching him perform. It is beginning to listen to what he has to say. What is most striking, however, is how he balances this widening global reach with an unwavering sense of place and purpose. Even as his name appears alongside international creatives, his heart remains close to home. In the same week the Can news broke, Yibo announced a quiet initiative, funding art education programs in rural Hunan, the province where he grew up. These programs will bring photography, dance, and storytelling into classrooms that have long gone without such opportunities. For him, this isn't charity, it's reciprocity. It's a way of honoring the places and people who shaped his voice before the world learned to hear it. Wang Yibo's identity as an artist is now shaped by this dual movement. Outward toward the world, inward toward his roots. He doesn't seek to become someone else in order to be embraced by the global stage. Instead, he offers his truest self, complex, quiet, deeply reflective, and trusts that it will resonate. And it does, not because it is polished, but because it is honest. In an age where visibility is often confused with value, Wang Yibo reminds us that true recognition comes not from being everywhere, but from being deeply, unmistakably oneself. His global rise is not a detachment from home. It is an echo of it, carried further than he ever imagined, yet still rooted in the soil he never left behind.